You'd think a game called Balloon Fight would be more festive on the main menu. Welcome to Balloon Fight. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's a game where you have balloons and you fight. You gotta pop other people's balloons. Otherwise, you lose. And don't get too close to the water or a fish will eat you. Don't let them pop one of your balloons or it'll be harder to fly. Also, don't get distracted by the awful sound effects. It's more like an ear fight, am I right? Back to the video. I looked, but I can't find like any kind of official story for this game. This is just people with balloons fighting. If you've played Joust, it may look really similar to that. That's definitely on purpose. Also, if you take too long, you'll notice that bouncing lightning comes out of those clouds. And if you get zapped, that happens, and you get to see your character's skeleton. That's my favorite game over noise that I've found. This is going to be a quick one, because I don't really have a lot to say. I just wish I understood anything about the logic and lore behind this game. Is this some kind of, like, weird Hunger Games? Am I fighting for my death from, like, bandits? Is this just something that I do casually for fun or for money? And if so, how jaded am I to be willing to sacrifice my lives so easily for the sick thrill of the balloons? To be fair, I have not really gotten far into Game C, which is where I feel all of the meat in this game is. So this video might be longer than I thought it would be. Is it just me, or is his balloon like a face? I guess my balloon's a face too, just a red one instead of a green or white one. I wish you could attack them while they were pumping up their balloon. No, 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 no! Haha! Yeah! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I was hoping I'd get to the bonus round. I haven't really gotten here since I picked this up for the first time in a long time, a couple of months ago. This is where all the music budget went. This and the game over screen. I love this song. Nope. Okay, that's that. Balloon Trip. Okay. So, you've played Flappy Bird, right? I mean, everybody's played Flappy Bird. I'm not very good at Flappy Bird, but I've played it. This game is Flappy Bird. Except better, in my opinion. You're just continually tapping A or B. Both buttons make you go up. And your goal is to, I assume, get rank 1? I'm not very good at it, so I wouldn't know. I'm much better at the Nintendo Land version of this game. Anybody else remember Nintendo Land? I do. That game was actually kind of cool. Monita for Smash. Not really. Please don't do that. I still want Stanley, though. Or maybe the Balloon Fighter, if they could figure out a moveset for him. Although I don't know what that would be. He doesn't really do anything besides float around. Maybe he could, like, shoot lightning at people? figured I'd just be quiet there and let you guys enjoy the music for a little bit. And also die. Okay, this is strangely addictive. I keep dying, but I don't want to give up. He says, knowing very well that that means this is probably his last attempt. Okay, next time he's falling, I'm gonna zoom in on his face. I want to know if you guys see the same thing that I see. Look, he's a Waddle Dee. He's Bandana Waddle Dee. Is this a sick part of Waddle Dee culture? Oh my god, is Dedede making them fight to the death for his sick amusement? Okay, so my rank is based on my points, not how far I'm going. I should have figured that out since it's the 80s. They hadn't figured out how to make games properly yet. Everybody cared about points instead of, you know, winning the game. Ugh. Okay, I need to at least get to rank 40. Man, this is like a gambling addiction. Just one more go. Just one more go. No! Just one more go. I don't even want to think about the logistics behind how this floating actually works. I guarantee you that if you strap 2 balloons to a helmet and just wave your arms wildly in the air, this is not going to work for you. I mean, go ahead, I invite you to try it. You're not gonna get very far. Like, I'm not. Come on, rank 40. Come on, rank 40. You know, these two games are so vastly different, these two modes, that if there was enough here, I could have made 2 separate videos on the 2 separate modes. There's just not enough complexity, you know? I get bored easily with the actual balloon fight, but Balloon Trip, man, I could play this for a while. At least until I remember that better games exist on the NES. Or just in general. I'm getting Super Mario Party. That'll be fun. Probably more fun than this. Of course, you guys won't know how I feel about it for a while. Unless I talk about it in my next video. Which I doubt I will. Because we're stuck in the NES era. The Switch is far from even a plausibility in anybody's mind. I mean, who's gonna pick up their TV and drag that around with them everywhere, am I right? His balloons jiggle. I just noticed that. Another great detail from Nintendo. Specifically from, I believe, Iwata himself. Ugh, no! No! It was so close! That was pathetic. Water, out of the water! Thank you. Back in the water. This game gave you more than one life on Balloon Trip. That would, at least in my mind, make it so much more enjoyable. Although, maybe it's because this game isn't super long. They figured you'd beat it in one sitting if you had more than one life. Well, they haven't met me. They don't know how bad I am at video games. Oh, come on! A couple of you guys have mentioned Animal Crossing whenever I'm playing these older NES games. This game was definitely an Animal Crossing. And I know that for a fact because it's incorporated into the villagers' moveset in Smash Brothers. Oh, Smash Brothers. I'll never get sick of talking about you. We're only a few weeks away from Ultimate. Once I get Smash Brothers Ultimate, I might start ignoring you guys. Because I'll be sucked into the abyss again. Like I am every time a new Smash Brothers game is released. Man, this video is going to be awful. Even worse than my Excite Bike video. Oh, wow. That was actually pretty impressive for me. Nope, not impressive anymore. Okay, that's it. I give. Bye.